building for another NBA 2K25 build. And today we're focusing on all-star players that just recently played in the all-star game. And today we're going to focus on the all-star Jaren Jackson Jr. of the Memphis Grizzlies. And today I decided to do a build of Jaren Jackson Jr. and it's called the two-way inside-out threat. This build has 16 takeovers. And I believe it has shades of Anthony Davis as a shades of in the build. So if you want a build that has Jaren Jackson and Anthony Davis in it, and Sharif Abdul-Rahim, the Hall of Famer for the Memphis Grizzlies as well. So if you want a build that has 16 takeovers and can be a dominant build at a power forward position, please stay tuned to the channel. Your boy Smooth got you covered. Now let's go into the builder. Now create your own. You know your first and your last name is your own preference. Hand is left or right. His jersey number, I decided to go with number 13 because I believe that's his number for the Memphis Grizzlies. But now we got all that covered. Let's get into the build. Power forward, Jaren Jackson listed at 6'10". I decided to give him a 7'4" wingspan since he is kind of long. His weight is roughly about 240 to 250 in that ballpark. But sorry for this build, I decided to do 242. That way you give a little wiggle room. If you want to extend the cap breakers into certain parts of the build, then you're more than welcome to do so. Now, with that said, let's get into the build. Now, when you deal with power forwards, you got to remember that you will also, it's very possible you may be playing center with this build. So you have to do your stats as if you're playing center as well. So just in case you get stuck at the 5, you won't be like a chick with his head cut off. So for the close shot, we're going to get close shot up to an 84. And for a close shot, get your paint prodigy on silver and float game on silver. Driving left, we're going to get that up to a 70. Driving dunk, we're going to take that to a 73. 73 driving dunk, get your posterizer on bronze. Now, you do get bronze posterizer on this build. Let me just show you, because you know how I do. 73 driving dunk, 65 vert. We're going to hit a vert. We're going to take that to a 70. And you already have posterizer is on bronze, and you have Aerial Wizard on silver at your disposal, so you got that covered. Standing dunk, we're going to take that up to an 81, which gives you rise up on silver, along with Aerial Wizard, like I said, already on silver, and post control is going to go up to a 77, which gives you post up, poet, unblockable, and hook specialist already on silver and bronze, respectively. And this is what you have for your finishing on this build. And as you see, we don't have any takeovers yet, but as we keep going through the channel and go through the points of the build, you will see the takeovers start to get on the screen. So to show you I'm not lying, let's get to the next part of the build. Now we're going to do shooting. Now Jaren Jackson's a decent shooter. I wouldn't go out there shooting 30 times a game with him from mid-range and three-point shot, but he can shoot. Let me show you what I'm talking about. We're going to take mid-range up to a 75, and we're going to take three-point shot to a 79. The highest he'll go in this build. If you use your cap breakers, I think we're at season 4, so you'll have about 8 or 9 at this point. I believe 9. If you're at veteran 2 or 3, you probably have +5, so you're probably about 13 or 14. So you can use 5 on mid-range to take it up to an 80, and 80 doesn't really get you anything. I don't think it takes you with cap breakers either. Let me double check. Midi Maestro if you do 80, so you can do that, but that's your time, your grind, your reason, your season. And we're going to take free throw up to an 80, and here we go. You got the finish and the shoot already completed. Still no takeovers, but don't worry, we're just starting to build. And now let's get into the playmaking. Now of course I made this build have some playmaking. Now I know Jaren Jackson's not the Joker, but I want to make builds that are balanced, that can do a little bit of everything if possible. And I don't want to leave anybody no build that can't pass the ball, particularly a build that's going to be meant for rebounding and a little bit of shooting. So I got to leave you some pass accuracy, some ball handling, and some speed with ball. Let me show you what I mean. We're going to take pass accuracy up to an 80. 80 pass accuracy is pretty decent. You get break starter and dimer on silver. Versatile visionary is on bronze. Ball handler, we're going to take that up to a 71, and the reason I chose a 71 so you can get handle for days. Nowadays 2K people are getting 95 and up steal animations, so you're going to have to dribble a little bit sometimes just to get out of harm's way. So I want you to be able to have unpluckable and ball and handle for days, excuse me, so that you can dribble out of trouble and hand the ball off to a ball handler that can get you out of harm's way. Now, speed of ball, we're going to take that down one tick to a 51. And here is the playmaking for this build. Now we're going to takeovers. You already have one takeover in orchestrator. That's when we took the ball handle up to an 80. And this is the playmaking for this build. Now let's get into the defense. Now this build is a two-way, so you gotta have defense. Let me hook you up with your defense. I can show you this is legit two-way. Interior defense, we're gonna take that up to an 85. 85 interior defense gets you off-ball pistol on goal. So that means when players bump into you, they're not gonna just run into you and keep running. If they run into you, they're gonna feel some pain. So 85 interior defense is what we're gonna go for this build. Perimeter defense, we're gonna go to a 73. Now, I know Jaren Jackson can play some defense, and some people are going to say, why you give him a 73? Remember, power forwards and centers to have to go through pick and roll on 2K. So who wants a build that can't play no perimeter defense? You got to be able to go left and right and try to keep up with the guard if possible. And you got to be able to move your feet. Don't forget, this is a video game. Let's see, if you do the +5 animation here, you get a 78. Doesn't do anything, but if you want to take it up there, you can. Still for this build, we're going to take it to a 67. 67 gets you bronze and glove interceptor on bronze. Glove and interceptor, yeah, I said it right. On bronze. Enough said there. We're not going to be out there trying to spam the ball that much unless you're trying to steal the ball out the air. Block, we're going to take the block up to an 85. An 85 block gets you paint patroller on silver and pogo stick. People say, Smooth, if you take it to an 84, what's the difference in an 85? See, first of all, we have more badges takeovers, so you have SWAT specimen, splash tower, and the stilt. Now, see, if you take it to an 85, 84 gets you the stilt, 85 gets you another takeover that we're going to see in the build, but if you want to stick with 84, you can. I just took it to 85 just for a little extra, but you know, some takeovers vary, so we're going to show you. So offensive rebound, we're going to take that up to an 80. And defensive rebound, we're going to take it to an 85. And this is the defense you have for this build. Now see, we went from 1 to 0 to 1 to 4. Now we're at 10. 10 takeovers. And see, this is just some of the stuff that you have for this build. Now, if you want, you can take that to an 85 if you want to. I don't know if it might change the name or not, but as I keep it 80, 85 respectively. Like I said, you have the +8 or +13, depending on how far you are in the game. So the +5 at offensive rebound or defense, you can take it to a 90 if you like. So it's just however you want to do it. Like I said, it's your time, your grind, your meaning, your season. Do however you want, but that's just some food for thought. Now let's get into the attributes. The speed, agility, strength, and vert. All stuff bigs need to be able to play the game at an efficient level. Now we're going to take the speed up to a 71. We're going to take the agility up to a 65. The strength is going to get to an 85. 85 strength gets your box out beast on gold, brick wall, silver, post, and all the post power house, excuse me, I'm a little tongue tied. The movable forcer, silver. Post fly down, silver. Strong ball handle, silver. Silver's everywhere. And with max +1, you can probably go with some of these, so that'd be even better. And we already know the strength is at a 70. Now we did something wrong here. Let's take a look at it. Make sure we double check. 80, 51, 85, 76, 85, 80, 85. 71, 65. Now see, we can take this to free throws. No, that's too high. We get something a little off here. 2K. Let's take a look. We can play on speed if you want. Let's see. Let me see if we get the same names here. Nope, we don't get the same here. Let's see what we did wrong here. 2K. You're telling me my name isn't right. See, the thing about 2K is even people like me who make mistakes, I want to go back and take a look to see what they did wrong. So 85, 73, 67. Oh, the block. Take the block to 85. There we go. So I take the block to 85. As you can tell, we do have the 16 takeovers. Everything from Board Beast to Fortress, Glass Warrior Horse, Paint Dominant Splash Tower, Commander, Stilt. So you got a plethora of all these takeovers. It should be 16. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 on each side, so 16. Like your boy Smooth promised you. You see, we can run through a quick run through real quick if you want. 84 close shot, 81 standing dunk, 79 three ball, 80 pass accuracy, 85 interior, 85 block, 80, 85 rebounding, and an 85 strength. That's just a quick run through the build. You take a screenshot. You can look at it in my YouTube video. Once again, if you need to look at something for clarity, I will do a short of this build just in case you want to skim through it to see. I know some people like looking at shorts than videos. But enough of that said, let me show you the shades of I do not clickbait. Let's see, can we get it right this go around? And we have Sharif Abdul-Rahim, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Anthony Davis. And this build is known as the two-way inside-out threat. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this build with me on this lovely Monday. On this lovely Monday afternoon. Please like, subscribe to the channel. Comments are appreciated. All positive, no negative. If you put negative comments and you try to berate me, you will be X'd out. So let's try to keep positive vibes going. But on behalf of Smooth and all fans that are related to Smooth, please have a great and lovely day, and I will holler at y'all later. Holla.